when you integrate a lot of new people into the organization, you're trying to get them comfortable in our routines, and they've done a great job of sort of getting used to that, comfortable with that. Specifically on defense, we've gotten our new guys in. Most of them came in January, so they were able to, get a winter conditioning with the strength staff. They were able to go through spring balls. They've had summer. We had about 6 new freshmen that came in June, and we had 5 or 6 that had come in mid-year. So the mid-year freshmen were able to make the transition easier for the June freshmen. So it's been a very seamless transition. The guys, they really like each other. They've sort of grown with each other. It's been a good mix of new guys, guys that have been in the system, but we're still sort of, if you look at it across the board on defense, we're probably about, I don't know the exact numbers, probably 1/3 guys that have been in the program, maybe closer to 50%, but then 50% or maybe even more when you talk about transfers, new freshmen. So there's a lot of growing in that system-wise. You're trying to build scars, and scabs as fast as you can, because you're going to touch the stove. You're going to make mistakes, and that's what camp's for. We need all of these days in camp to get those guys up to speed and understand why we do what we do, because we make little checks within the system for reasons. And I think I probably did not do a good enough job last year with that, especially when you're trying to integrate transfers, and maybe you take for granted that they've had 1,000, 1,500 snaps, but they haven't had 1,500 snaps in your system. And so they're the checks, the way other systems saw it might have been different, and so you have to kind of rewire the way they're thinking so it fits within our scheme. But they've done a great job of it. The older guys have done a great job of trying to help coach up the new guys. So I think we're progressing, but we're going to need every practice we can get.